Sup, guys. This is Baseball for FPC. I'm bringing you another custom Nazi zombie gameplay map. I'm playing on Zombie Rich by JV. Um, it's I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Sorry. Oh wow. It's an older map, but it is one of the most downloaded maps of like 2010. So I thought I'd review it. Um, there are a lot of videos out there on it, but I just thought that I'd add mine to the mix as well. It was voted the 2010's best custom Nazi zombie map by ZombieModding.com. So that's something to keep in mind if you're thinking of downloading this. I also realized on my other videos that I'd forgotten to put the download link. I realized that was kind of stupid. That I'm reviewing maps and stuff, and then I'm not telling you where you can find the maps. So I'm gonna go back and place the download links for all the maps in the descriptions. And so just thought I'd give you a heads up about that. Um, I wasn't able to get this video out earlier, as in Saturday, because I wasn't able to do the commentary on it. It was basically the last week of work for me during the summer, so had to work some extra hours. Got a little intense, so wasn't able to get it out on time. But hopefully, I'll get it out today. And yeah, that's what I'm shooting for. This map is a prototype, so as you can see, it's got the zombie chicken taco mod on it. It's altered a bit by JV, which makes it a little interesting. Instead of the zombies dropping perks, you actually have to buy all the perks, which is really unique because most of the time um, the ZZT maps don't have that feature. Um, but JV made it so that the zombies don't drop any perks and you actually have to go around and buy all the ones that you want. And he made custom perk machines for the extra perks, which is pretty cool. And it also ensures that you don't get all the unwanted perks, and you can basically just get them whenever you want. So that's pretty cool. I'm splitting this video up into two parts because it's like 30 minutes, and that is an extremely long time for somebody to watch a video on YouTube, and I realize that the majority of you won't sit at your computers for half an hour and watch an entire gameplay. So I'll split this up into two 15-minute sections, and then maybe there's a better chance that you'll finish it by watching half and half. So that's just my theory. Um, so yeah, this map is kind of difficult in the beginning, but then it really gets easy at the end, and I think that's one of its downfalls. I personally wanted to have voted this as the 2010 best map only because, I mean, it's just a map. There's not really a whole lot of custom scripts other than the fact that he took out the perks and, well, not took out the perks, but made them so they don't get dropped. And so, yeah, I probably would have voted. I did vote for like 420 or ZMART only because they've got more custom scripts. They have, I don't know, a better gameplay. I guess this is just so. Um, the first, the beginning part and all through the beginning sections is actually pretty intense because there's not a lot of room to run and the zombies come quick, and with the ZZT mod, you've got the teleporting zombies, so it makes for some interesting stuff. So basically, yeah, if you can survive the first area until you get to basically the end, then you should be good. The end is extremely easy. You can win on this map, and you have to get up 50,000 points, but it's extremely easy to get 50,000 points because of the layout of the map. And basically, you keep advancing through the map by opening doors and then pulling levers. So, which is what I'm about to do here. They're usually in these garages kind of things. You buy the car, you go under, you pull the lever, and that advances you to the next area. And so it's pretty straightforward in that respect. You can't really get lost just as long as you keep on following the new opening doors and whatnot. But there is the laser colt on this map, and I was extremely fortunate to get it really early. It's really difficult in the early on if you can't get it because of the confined spaces and just the limited weapon selection, and the fact that you can't get fast reload until further on in the map because the zombies don't drop perks. So, yeah, it's pretty cool like that. Um, I really like the detail out here. The foliage is really nicely placed, and it adds to the effect of the map. And it doesn't lag, which is even better. It's not that it just doesn't lag on my laptop; it didn't lag on my old computer as well, and that was just a dual core and whatnot. So right here, the ammo regeneration is basically a must. Speed, which is Sleight of Hand, Juggernog, and Ammo Regen are basically the three perks that you really want to get. I also get Quick Revive, which when playing solo is Second Chance, and that actually ends up saving my life at the end of this video. Second Chance takes away all your perks but prevents you from going down. So it kind of ticks people off when they have to use Second Chance, but it does prevent them from going down. And in single player, that prevents you from losing the game, which is always a good thing. So I was like really close to beating it, and then I had to use Second Chance, which I'm glad because I didn't have to start the map over. And so yeah, it's good. But if you can get the laser colt, it'll make your life a lot easier because the laser colt just racks up points, and it's just extremely good when you're trying to hold zombies with a limited gun selection. And if you can grab that in the box, you should be good to go. This section where I'm at right now is probably the best section to circle. Uh, it's a little tricky the first time. You have to kind of time it correctly between the zombies running at you and dodging between them and whatnot. Just going for the second lever now, and that opens up the inside of the house. The statues and everything are a pretty cool feature. I know a lot of people were wondering where he got the statues, and they're actually just in the World at War mod tools. People just never really noticed, I guess, but they really add to the effect. So with the ZZT mod, he kind of altered it as well by putting a mix of World at War weapons and modern weapons. Well, I shouldn't say World at War weapons. World War II weapons and modern weapons. So makes for some interesting stuff when you're running around with a SAW machine gun and Type 100. So it's just a cool switch and whatnot. And I think I get the ray gun. Yep, sorry, not ray gun, the laser colt. And this was just like amazing because normally it doesn't happen this way. But it really helped out a lot, and yeah, I probably said that enough that the laser colt is amazing. But yeah, just if you can get a kind of a feel for what I'm doing over here and circling it up, then you should be fine. You have to watch out for that window behind you, which I was just boarding up, because if you come down here, sometimes you get sidetracked and you don't realize the zombie's sneaking up behind you, and that's always a problem. I've seen a bunch of people go down because they weren't watching behind them. It's always important. And a tip with the laser colt. is to continuously press the left mouse button. Um, so it's almost like you're firing a Colt, and that you're not just holding down the button, because that really exhausts the power. If you just continuously keep pressing the left mouse button, you you can really not overheat it, and you get the same amount of power, which is great because most people will just hold down the laser Colt and then they'll keep on overheating, and yeah, it's kind of a waste because they're only killing a couple zombies and then it's overheating. So if you keep on tapping it, tapping it, tapping it, then that really makes it better. I'm gonna get the Juggernog perk right here, and then going down for another lever. The levers themselves don't cost anything to buy. It's the blocker in front of the lever that costs usually 2,000. As you get further on, they cost like 1,000 something or whatnot. But it's good. It's good. Here's another lever. As you can see, it's just straightforward, just going through the level, pulling the lever, seeing what opens next. Um, do not get caught inside this house, or in that area, I should say. It's really difficult to hold. And outside in that grassy area where I just was, the zombies can go through the bushes, but you can't. So if you decide to circle over there, be wary of that. They can come through the house and they can go through the bushes. And so I've just found that that's not really a good place to hold because of the directions that the zombies can go. Um, I just continuously come out to this area and rack up the points with the laser Colt now, and it just makes the level a whole lot easier if you just stay out here between rounds, not between rounds, but after you've opened up the next section or whatever, to just come out here and circle them up. As you can see, I'm just continuously tapping the left mouse button, and sometimes I'll hold it down, but that's only if there's like a huge clump of zombies, and then that's okay. You kind of have to get a feel for the laser Colt. Um, like what I just did there, that's probably the most difficult part, timing between that long column of zombies and darting out between them. And then basically once you make that first pass, then you should be fine. Um, yeah, other than that, yeah. Um, um, the inside of the house, as you can see, it looks really nice. It's not detailed as it. Uh, it's not really run down, so there's not really a whole lot to detail it with, which isn't a bad thing because everything still looks nice. Just throwing that out there. Also, in the basement of each where the levers are, there's also a mountable machine gun, and when playing with more than one player, usually players will go down there and have one on the MG and then the others just knocking everybody else out. And that gets really intense down there because if the zombies start making it down there, then it gets pretty crazy. But I just bought the sleight of hand perk. I didn't really need it because of the laser Colt, but because I also have the G36C, just thought I'd get it. Um, what else? Um, I'm gonna attempt to talk through this whole thing. I'm hoping to talk through this whole thing because it makes for more interesting gameplay or whatnot. But if I happen to run out of things to say, then I'll probably just randomly start talking about random stuff, and we'll see how that goes. I actually am working off 3 hours of sleep right now, which is always fun. Stayed up till 3 a.m. Doing a marathon of the Lord of the Rings Extended Edition. So random, but whatever. It's a full 12 hours of epicness, but I have to get up at 6 for work this morning, so good 3 hours. Today is actually my last day of work, so I should be able to get the other videos out on time, but it all depends on if I can get the commentary recorded, because I do the commentary after I play the map, because there's no point in just talking to myself when I'm actually playing it, because then it distracts me and whatnot. And if I can just record it afterwards, and it just makes for a little better. Yeah, also do not get caught up here. This part, no zombies actually spawn up here. They funnel through the outside. However, this part is extremely hectic if you get caught out here, or not caught out here, but if you decide to hold in there, you just have to be really alert to what's going on. It just gets pretty intense in there. So once again, I'm just progressing through the mission. Ran out of money there, so gonna go back to the spot, hang out for another round. I think I'll close my first part here at the beginning of a new round or whatnot. So yeah, close it down for this one right here.